Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Primrine, and I just want to share my thoughts on Yoimiya so far after playing her for quite a while now. And I would say she's a pretty decent unit so far. Not sure how powerful she is when I compare her to the current roster, but she feels pretty decent. But one thing's for sure, she's not like Hotel level. I don't know. That's just how I felt so far. I could be wrong though. So there's that. And one thing's for sure, she's not as bad as people think she is. Like, for real. But I do have complaints about her though, so that's for sure. So yes, she can vaporize with Sync Show. Some say 6-6, Constellation 6 is required for her to vaporize with Sync Show. And unfortunately, I won't be able to test that because I already popped my Constellation 6 Sync Show and I can't take back Constellation, so there's that. Considering not all hits that she does, vaporizes, is of course disappointing for me. I think her first, her third, and her very last attack are the only ones that vaporize, so correct me. I'm that's the only thing I'm not confident with, but I'm pretty sure her first, her third, and her last attacks are the only ones that vaporize. And I think this is one of the reasons why that I think it's better off using your Sincho with your Hutao or your Diluc, because there are guaranteed vaporizes with them. But the good thing is that overload with she can go overload teams with like Beidou and Fischl. Unfortunately, I haven't tried out MC because my MC is super poorly built. So I'll be making a. I'll probably be testing that one in the future. And so one of the things I like about Overload is that with the likes of Beidou and Fischl, if Oz isn't being a dum dum, is that it helps out with one of Yumiya's biggest issue, which is her AoE. Especially if you manage to have C2 Beidou, because for you guys, if you don't know, Beidou's burst has a bounce mechanic and C2 adds extra bounces, so it really helps out with Yumiya's issue, which is her AoE. But of course, the problem with this overload team comp is that it will be expensive, considering you need to heavily invest on your Beidou and your Fischl to properly, maximize damage output. So there's that. So okay, I want to talk about some of the positives on Yoimiya herself. So her normal attacks are really fast, and from what I've seen, compared to other bow users, her normal attacks are the fastest ones. Her range feels like they buffed it because even when like the stupid, annoyingly cursed Ronins dash away, Yoimiya still managed to snipe them with her normal attacks when I tested it. So I'm pretty cool with that. And of course, her her range being buffed means that overload teams would be really good on her. And her burst mark, like if you manage to kill a guy right when it's marked, its AoE spread felt like a bit far, at least for me. So I don't think they buffed that, but it felt far for me as well. And her rotations feel a lot smoother compared to Hutao. And some verification is that I've been playing Hutao for a long ass time, so I know how rough Hutao's rotations can be, and I don't know, for some unknown reason, her Yoimiya's rotations feel a lot smoother when I compare it to Hutao. So okay, here comes the kind of a rant part that I wish that they buffed, or some complaints that I just have on Yoimiya. Her burst AoE is really small. I don't know, like even though it felt like it will hit like all of them, it just hits one single guy, which is weird for me. I wish she herself can trigger her burst mark, and I wish that you can swap her out and not lose the elemental skill buff. I wish that her elemental skill generates particles in a similar manner to Hutao. She generates more particles, but it's a bit slow to generate compared to Hutao. And her shtick of being OP single target damage, that's her shtick, right? But unfortunately, Hu Tao does more damage, and Hu Tao has ironically have better AoE when you compare her to Yoimiya. That is a really bit disappointing for me. Her 4 stars on her banner is super weird. It really has no synergy with her whatsoever. Like Diona, I can kind of see Diona being there because having a shielder won't interrupt her. But the thing is, they already put a healer there, which is Sayu. So it's really weird for me that Diona is there. And Xinyan being there is, I have no hate on Xinyan, but Xinyan has literally no synergy with Yoimiya whatsoever. So I wish that the likes of Veido, the likes of Fischl, the likes of Xingqiu, or even the likes of Xiangling was on her banner. And there's that. But honestly, other than that, I like her looks and her personality. But the really main thing about her that I really like is she's super fun to play. Like I really enjoy her playstyle, which is I really don't like bow users, but I really enjoyed using Yoimiya. I mean, of course, I like using Ganyu as well, but Yoimiya is super fun. I like overloading opponents, eat and let them, let them eat their own medicine and not chase opponents in a million miles away with overload because Yoimiya's range is super good. Her normal attacks are super satisfying to see and to use. It's really flashy. I don't know, it feels so fun to use her normal attacks. And I like a pyro carry with somewhat diverse team comps. Not just sticking with the Xingqiu and boom, you got yourself a spicy comp sandwich. And that's why I love about using currently my Lava Walker reverse melt Hotel as well. Yeah, that's why I don't know. I really enjoy Yoimiya. I think if you really like her, like you really really like her, you can go pull for her. But other than that, I'm not sure just yet if I would recommend people pull for her. I can't even give her like the you if you need a pyro carry pull for her scenario. So I don't know. We need to wait and see. I need to do more testings and we need to wait for more testers as well. So there's that. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like. I hope Yoimiya Sims managed to get her. And good luck on everyone. I'll see you guys on the next one, boys.